is a song that I wrote some time ago when I was in a situation that really forced me to explore my emotions and my thoughts and just kind of really make an analysis of who I was as a person. I happened to evolve quite a bit from that situation, and it was something that really taught me a lot. But as Christians, I've realized that when we're in a place that we feel like everything is fine and we're feeling close to God, we feel like our life is moving in a way that we are happy with, we become very complacent, very comfortable in that particular spot in our lives. And so this situation really thrusted me like a storm just out onto the shore of my life. And so I saw myself almost as if I was overlooking a huge ocean or some large body of water, and I was on one end of that river or ocean, and I used to be on the other end. And so there's a line in the song that says, "You're on the other side of me," which is the way that I was feeling in that moment made me feel like I could see myself and who I used to be, and that God was where I used to be and not necessarily where I was at that precise moment. So when I sang that or thought that or felt that, I wrote it down as a feeling of, I feel far away from God, but I can still see him not so far away from me. And some of the words in the song continue saying, "I could never walk away that far. I would never stay away too long." And it's just like me understanding God is always gonna be here. He has always been and will always be with me. I just have to find a way to come closer to him. And sometimes you don't even feel like you can do that. So in another phrase of the song, I say, "Lord, bring me closer, nearer to thee," because every move that I'm making, every action I'm taking, every choice, every thought and every feeling seems to be taking me further away versus closer. So my plea and my prayer through the song was almost like, "Lord, I'm in this place of unrest. I'm in this place where I feel far away from you, but I want to be nearer to you. And I can see that you're not that far away, so please bring me closer to you." There's another line that really kind of inspired the title of the song, which is "Finding Free, Leaving Deep." And it's preceded by some words that say, "Whispers and motions point to the end of the dark." And that really came to a moment in my life where I had gone to places that were darker and deeper than I had ever been before, thoughts wise and feelings wise. And so when I started kind of feeling God calling me slowly, it felt like whispers, and it felt like he wasn't like screaming my name, and it wasn't like a crazy call or wake up call, but it felt like there were sweet moments of Jesus reaching out to me and whispering things that I would, be comforted by. And so these whispers and the motions that they would create in the waters of my life felt to me like they were pointing to a light at the end of the tunnel. And I realized nothing that ever is between me and who I used to be is gonna keep me fully away from God. And I found freedom in that. I found liberation knowing that I wasn't always gonna be tied down to a place where I was feeling alone or helpless or needing God. And so finding that freedom helped me kind of rise out of that depth of darkness. And it really took me by a surprise, this entire situation. And when you're in something like that, you don't really know if it's gonna end or how it's going to end, how long it's gonna take before it ends. And I have to say also, this song was kind of the first song that I wrote through this process. I've been a songwriter for a long time, all my life. I've written songs, and a lot of them haven't seen anywhere outside of just the pages of my journal. But when I started going through this, I was in a place that really made me put thoughts on a page, but they were lacking music. They just were poems, and it was kind of a jarring thing because as a songwriter, I'd always been someone to put words and music together, but this song really came together for the first time in a long time. I was able to put my feelings on the page with that music, and it felt so special. This song is very special to me. I hope that it blesses you. I hope that you can find some comfort knowing that whatever it is that you're going through, God is always there. God has always been there, and He will never leave you. There's another line in the song that says, "Covered in crimson ropes, I bleed," which is kind of a bit of a graphic image to think about. But I think about how God really wraps us, and that wrapped love is for me like the shedding of His blood on the cross. That's why they're called crimson ropes, because they're red ropes with the blood of Jesus that are cleaning me, that are washing me, that are making me new again. So I hope that this message inspires you, and that this song brings to you some hope and some comfort, and allows you to really feel that you are not alone, that other people, go through some of the things that you go through. And most importantly, I hope and pray that you can leave that place of depth and darkness, that you can find your freedom and leave your deep and find Jesus and find His love again.
Shadows and noises scattered inside of my heart. Pictures of roses and thorns that I've dug too far, out of reach, lost at sea. And you're on the other side of me, covered in crimson ropes I bleed. I could never walk away that far. I will never stay away too long. Lord, bring me closer, nearer to Thee. Whispers and motions point to the end of the dark, and all of the oceans could never keep us apart. Finding free, leaving deep, and you're on the other side of me, covered in crimson ropes I bleed. I could never walk away that far. I will never stay away too long. Lord, bring me closer, nearer to pulling